Perhaps not surprising given the discounts that we're seeing. This GTV chart on the Bloomberg showing European large caps really discounted relative to the S&P 500. So where is Lucerne finding the opportunities?
This is a really great story by our reporter Melissa Karsh, who had found that just 8% of European hedge funds located their operations in the U.S. So what does that mean? They're betting on Altice Europe, for example, and Ferrari. So there are large companies, but as you say, there is a bit of a valuation discount here relative to elsewhere in the world. Not to mention, another thing that Lucerne had said was that a lot of the European executives coming to the U.S., they don't have this flush of meetings with everybody on Wall Street. So they're able to find opportunities by meeting with those executives on U.S. soil.
So pretty decent returns here, right? Not just the 42% last year, but 12% annualized over a recent period. Sonali, what's the differentiating factor here? What are they getting up to?
Well, part of this is they're not just the only people that are looking to Europe for a rise in stocks given the depressed valuations. Something that I was just talking to Sherry about a little earlier was that there are a lot of U.S. managers that are looking to Europe for greater opportunity as valuations have risen so much in the U.S. One really interesting view came from UBS O'Connor, who had told us, for example, that they're looking to European equities potentially next year as things start to hit a little turmoil in light of the elections in the U.S. next year. And so not only do you have European managers in the U.S., you also have U.S. managers that are looking to European equities for growth.
So when you say U.S. managers, where are the assets coming from?
They are coming from U.S. pension funds, endowments, family offices that are looking abroad. Really, markets have gotten a lot more global. I think China has been another place that's been a really big place of interest from U.S. managers looking for more growth offshore after valuations have risen so much.
We definitely seem to be hearing more about the kind of bottom stock picking opportunities in Europe. These are kind of mid-cap spaces, right? Inefficiencies in the sort of middle range?
Right. So Lucerne, they're growth companies for certain, but they do have quite a range of companies here. Like I said, Altice, Ferrari, these are big companies, right? They're something akin to blue chip companies. They're not lesser known names, although there are some ones that are a little bit more esoteric. Cell towers in Spain, for example, Cellmex. But they are finding opportunity here among both very widely known kind of blue chips and also lesser known companies throughout Italy, Spain, and throughout the continent.